Hello everyone, Thempire in here with the third of these videos that I've been making today because of all the new cards that came. Okay, let's get into this. This is the last one, so we can just power through. This is the last of the stuff for Infinite Forbidden. I already took a look at the Legacy of Destruction cards that were revealed today, the new ones for the English release, and I already took a look at the Chaz cards. The Chaz cards, where I had enough of them, so I put them in their own video, and then it turns out, I maybe shouldn't have. But we're going to take a look at all the other new cards in their own video, or this video right here. And let's start by taking a look at some of the ones that showed up in this little commercial here as a brief little standby. Like, it was, look at this. Just okay, so 3 as 1, a normal trap card. During the opponent's end phase, is the combined number of cards they control and in their hand is greater than the combined number of cards you control and in your hand. Special summon 3 normal monsters from your graveyard. Interesting. You can manage this card from your graveyard, then target 3 monster cards you control with 3 different original names. Set one spell trap directly from your hand or deck that mentions all 3 of the card's original names. This is obviously Ojama support, so it doesn't have the name, and it's not very good. I can't think of many others that this would work for. The Egyptian gods, it would work for. The legendary dragons, it would work for. Those are terrible too. Those are even worse than anything else. Like Ojamas and the Egyptian gods are somewhat playable compared to legendary dragons. I can't think of literally anything else that this would work for, and only one of those really plays normal monsters, and that would be Ojama. So it's, yeah, obviously more Ojama support than it is anything else. All right, well, let's move on. So yeah, we have a new Memento card. Megaio, Memento Tlan, Tecotlika. There we go, Tecotlika. Requires 3 Memento monsters. You only use the first, second, and third effects once per turn. You cannot activate this card's first and second effects on the same chain. Interesting. This card is fusion summon. You can send Memento cards from your deck or extra deck to the grave. They apparently can't read it. I saw on Twitter that it's 5, so hopefully it's 5, because if it's 5, that's crazy. That fulfills the entire requirement for the Memento boss monster with his 5,000 attack. So this card, just by fusion summoning 3 Memento monsters, would do the entire job all on its own. Which makes it a much better fusion summon target than the other one, although they're both decent. Makes me wish they had another fusion spell. Quick effect, you can target the same number of Memento cards you control, and cards your opponent controls destroy them. So this at least gets you one, like this one. It seems like it is going to destroy the Memento cards that you target, as well as the cards your opponent controls. Now, the Memento cards, while they like to destroy cards, do not like to be destroyed. They don't really benefit from being destroyed very much, so that's kind of a wash on it's destruction. It's quick effect destruction, so it might be decent, but it's not great. And then you can banish this card from your graveyard to add Memento Titlan, from your deck to your hand. Now this is decent because the field spell is pretty good. Of course, though, you'd have to get it from your graveyard, and that might require using this effect here, which, you know, if you just target one of your Memento monsters and one of your opponent monsters, that's fine, and then this one just is fine being in the graveyard. So this is definitely interesting, and it represents potentially a lot of power for the Memento archetype that has been lacking in it. So good luck, Memento duelists. Oh, and it's also an illusion. Isn't that neat? Alright, we have a new Valmonica card. Just checking to see if there's more. Is it Valmonica cards or Valmonica card? It's just card. Valar, the Valmonican Hollow Hymn. It has it's a link to 3,000 attack, bottom left, bottom right. 2 monsters, including a Valmonica Link monster. That's why it takes that much. That's why it's got so much good stuff going on here, despite being a Link 2. Unaffected by non-Valmonica card effects while you control, or you have 6 or more resonance counters on a card you control. Good luck with that. For each level 4 Valmonica monster you control, this card gains 1 additional attack during each battle phase. Interesting. Once per turn, when your opponent would special summon a monster, quick effect, you can negate the summon. If you would destroy that monster, then remove 3 resonance counters from your field. So I assume you can't activate this without having the resonance counters on the field. The way this is worded, the resonance counter removal happens last. But I think it seems like it's part of the effect, but I don't think you can resolve it without being able to resolve the full effect. It is an and if you do. So, I think you have to have the resonance counters to do so. Which means you really got to find a way to make a lot of resonance counters very quickly, because this is a really powerful effect. And so is this, but you got to have a lot on here to do all this. I don't know if this will help. The new Valmonica support is certainly good. I just don't know if this card will help very much. We'll see. And the star of the show, the new Madolche cards. Let's go. Okay, Madolche Queen Tiara a la fraise. It's Queen Tiara, but now she's got strawberry. 3 level 5 Madolche monsters. It'd be funny if this was a rank up like magic target, like just like make a magic. I guess it kind of is, right? Because it goes from a rank 4 to a rank 5, right? Once per turn, you can also exceed by using. Okay, well you could just do it this way too. You can also exceed by using Madolche Queen Tiramisu you control. Transfers materials to this card. Once per turn, or once per opponent's turn, sorry. Quick effect, you can detach a material from this card and target up to 2 Madolche into cards in the grave, shuffle them to the deck, and if you do shuffle up to that many cards your opponent controls into the deck. Cool. That's pretty good. That's a really good one. You have the Madolche cards in the graveyard, which obviously put themselves back, but I don't think that's going to be too hard of an ask. This card in your possession is destroyed by your opponent and sent to the graveyard, return it to the extra deck. Cool. And note, fraise is French for strawberry. Yeah. Look at these guys. They're just little guys. Madolche Mugnard Meowcaron. Yeah, Yugioh. Are you sure about that one, Yugioh? Mugnard? Are you sure about that one? I believe Meowcaron. I don't think I believe Mugnard. 3 really good arrows. 2 plus effect monsters, including a Madolche monster. You can only use the first and second effects card on turn. This card is link summon. You can add a Madolche card from your deck to your hand. Ooh, pretty nice. Although it is a link 3, so you have to go into it after Sistart, I believe. You can target a monster. Obviously, you can just make it hard make it, but I don't think you probably want to go into Sistart first to link climb. You can target a monster in your graveyard. You cannot activate non-Madolche monsters with effects for the rest of this turn. That's not a problem. I think Madolche is pretty good with that. Also, special summon a Madolche monster from your hand if you do shuffle that target into the deck. Wait. Oh, I shuffled it. Okay, I was like, wait, you're just targeting a monster in the graveyard for no reason? Sure. No, that makes sense. Mignard, while containing a nya, is not itself a word. Maybe a pun on mignon or mignard. Okay, that's where you're getting that from. Very strange. I don't think that's going to be what its name is. A new trap card, a normal trap for them. I'm familiar with their continuous trap, but yeah. You use the first effect this card's name once per turn, only once that turn. Target 2 effect monsters on the field, including at least 1 Madolche monster. Return those effect monsters to the hand or extra deck. Then you can special summon a Madolche monster from your hand or extra deck with attack equal to or less than the returned monster's original attack. That was a lot of text. Let me read that again and actually process what was being said here. 2 effect monsters on the field, including a Madolche, return them to the hand or extra deck, then special summon a Madolche monster from your hand or extra deck with attack equal to or less. Okay. So it bounces a monster by bouncing one of your Madolches, and then special summons a Madolche from hand or extra deck. So it can special summon it back and re-trigger it. Well, that's really cool. From the Madolche card is returned from your graveyard to the deck or the extra deck while this card in your graveyard, you can attach this card to one that exceeds monster you control's material. Wow. Okay, this one's really good, actually. That's really good. I think the Link 3 is decent, too. The Link 3 is pretty good. This one's nice. This one's just like a nice boss monster. A little bit of an upgrade to a previous boss monster. And you still get to use that previous boss monster, too. So, these are solid. These are pretty solid. As for, Veronica's, it's fine. And the new Memento card is pretty good, and this card is garbage. Some decent ones really revealed this time around. Yeah, pretty cool. Well, make sure you go check out the other 2 videos I did reacting to all the new cards. Again, I just wanted to split them up into 3 because thematically it didn't make sense to cover all these in one video. Like, what the hell was I going to title it, right? And how was I going to make a thumbnail to represent so many cards? Thank you for watching, and make sure you get to see all those, and tell me what you think about these new cards in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey there, thanks for watching another video. Why don't you give it a like, share it around, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for notifications. You know, the YouTube stuff. You can also follow me on Twitch and Twitter for more content. I got content plenty for ya. You can also support the channel by giving me money. You have a Patreon. If you join the Patreon, you can show up in the credits over here. I would really appreciate that. You can also use my TCG Player affiliate link to get any singles, sealed product, or accessories that you want, all to supporting the channel at the same time. That's all for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful rest of whatever time it is for you. Bye now!